So this marks the first time I've actually used this spare, so it has been run on the road now. Because I had a spectacular blowout on I-15 while doing what, 70, 75, whatever I was doing. Total and completely shredded one of my discoverers. Unexpected, I had no warning, just boom, it happened. One of my guys that I wheel with wasn't nearby, pretty close. It would have been rough because I didn't want to get out on the open highway without someone to watch my back, but I'm glad he showed up. You can follow him on Instagram. I don't know if he does YouTube videos, but yeah, we got that changed out pretty quickly and he got me back on the road. Now my thought is, I'm looking at this tire, I see that. Could it have been something like that but deeper? So here I am thinking I'm not just going to get one new tire, I'm getting all new tires. These ones, if one of them goes, and this one's had a slow leak, could that be the leak? I don't feel anything on it. Probably need to get some soapy water and check this whole thing to find out. This isn't one of the ones that had a whole lot of damage anywhere on any of the tread lugs. It's just that split right there. But it does have a slow leak, it keeps going down, so. But first things first, yeah, I'm going to air this back up. And then I need to make sure I've got two matching tires on the back axle, because that's your drive axle. It's got a locker in it. Bad idea to have mismatching sizes. So I'll put it up there, because by the same token, this one keeps impacting here. I'm already screwing up my freaking fender. And maybe I should have waited to do these bushwhackers until I actually had the axle fixed. But life is what it is, and you learn by doing stupid stuff sometimes. So I need to fix all that too. Pisses me off. It's been a whole I can heat it and bend it back later, but these tires had decent tread depth left, but they're definitely at that point where they're starting to make noise, and they're starting to be really noisy on the highway. So it's locked, baby. So while I was expecting to run these at least until spring, summer, sometime next year, I'm thinking I got to replace them now. Life comes at you fast. That's not very reassuring. It was definitely low. I've checked it a couple times this week, but evidently getting away from me. Come on, turn. That's better. 35 is usually what I've been running these things at for a street pressure. Well, yeah, kind of a pain. Not really going to film what I'm doing next, but yeah, I'm just going to switch the tires over. And there's a large part of me that really likes the black steel wheels on a truck like this. And I love my H2 rims, but that does look good. Funny little bit of stuff right here, and why I definitely needed to move that tire. So you take this tire, let's zoom in here. If you can see that, 315 75R16. So it's nominally a 35, right? But BFG has a fun habit. I've got it aired up. That bulge is just because it's sitting on the seam between the asphalt and the concrete. This tire is the first time it's ever been worn. You can still see some of the nubbies left. I did run most of them off yesterday, but an old KO, the KO1, not the KO2. But here's the funny thing, you hear the tape. Here's why I've got the tape out. I'm eyeballing somewhere around 33 and a half, even with, with that bulge and stuff like that. So these tires, they don't measure at 35. BFG is notorious for doing undersized tires. They just do. It's what they are. They're good tires. BFGs are freaking awesome. But that's a 33 and a half maybe. That's nominally a 35 versus, and just for surety's sake, that's a 16-inch rim, right? 17-inch rim here with a 37 1250 on it. Hope that was good. With what I've worn them down at, they're at just about 35 and a quarter or a half, somewhere in that range, right? So you're talking about a 2-inch difference, or an inch in height, inch in radius. That will screw with the, put that tape away, that'll screw with everything that's in that diff. And it's got a Detroit locker, all of that. So definitely wanted to get 2 of the Discovers on the back drive axle, keep that straight. The front, since the hubs are unlocked, everything's doing what it's doing. I definitely don't want to take it on the highway with that indifference, but I can drive it in and around town for a couple of days before I get it turned into the shop to get the front axle done. So yeah, that's coming too. Short little video today, but yeah, kind of terrifying to have that thing do what it did. And I'm also looking on this side. See all those cracks there? This set of tires got to go. I mean, they were 37s. I've worn them down to about a 35 in true height. This set's got to go. Off the shelf, brand new, these things really only, they measure like 36 3/4 or something like that. Most 37s do. It's not anything Cooper does. It's just the way radial tires are manufactured. But yeah, that crack. If I put this thing on the highway again, I'm just begging for the same thing to happen. So, ooh, one here too. These things have taken abuse. They've taken abuse from the guy I bought them from. You can find him on Instagram too. He had them on his old Ranger. His new Ranger's freaking wicked. But they took abuse from the guy I bought them to. They took abuse from me. I've taken them to Moab several times, out in the West Desert a whole bunch, down in central Utah a bunch. So yeah, it's a good set of tires. I just don't want mud trains anymore. Once they get worn down this far, they get loud. They're roaring on the highway, so gonna go for all terrains. Alright, so not much else that I'm gonna do today. I'm freaking worn out. I've got 2 serious injuries. Well, they're semi-serious. I'm old. Everything's serious when I'm old. 2 significant injuries, let's say, from my day job, evening job. I work nights and weekends. I do need to chase down a whole lot of more things on this truck, and it's just a time and energy issue more than anything. I've got the time today. I might come back out. What I'm alluding to is all of my little lights that are around here, the rock lights that are up under in here, my marker lights here, they're out. And I think I just need to dig in and find where the ground has come undone. Most likely when they were servicing the air conditioning lines that run there to the back of the truck. They may have snipped something or done something, and I just need to get in there and find it. I think I may take a break, go get some food, and come out and do that again. Be nice to have those lights back on. Nice to have my rock lights, because I do actually use those. I'll flip on the rock lights when I'm backing into things at night in the dark. Helps me see everything on the ground a lot better, even with the mirrors. So, you come this far. This is a short little video. Appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.